Remembering also that behind me as the first rank, there will be another rank of troops coming in. And their job would be to say, is that dead? I don't know, it's difficult to say, he's British, he might be asleep. And they just give him a prod, and if he groaned, they gave him a slightly larger prod until he didn't groan anymore. Prior to closing with your enemy, if you wanted to break up his battle formation, this thing has no equal. Pilum, the javelin. This is about 300 years of weapon technology. The advantage of it is that apart from the fact that you can throw it, this part, the head, was tempered steel, or tempered iron, I shouldn't say steel, but it was of an iron composite similar to steel. This part was left untempered, very much like mild steel. Now anybody who works with steel, has worked with it, knows that mild steel bends easily. The idea being that your legionaries would throw these things in volleys. The weight tends to be at this end, so when they came down to this angle. They're the armour-piercing bullet of the Roman age. These things, if they were thrown sufficiently well, would punch through any body armour and any shield, and probably skewer the bloke inside. This bit would be very effective, obviously, to go through, and if it went into the man, it'd have done a job. If, on the other hand, it went into a shield, this bit would bend, so the bloke couldn't pull it out and throw it back, which helps. The other thing is that the added weight of this thing, dragging on your shield, tended to make your average bloodthirsty Briton or Gaul throw his shield away, which is exactly what the Roman soldier wanted, because then he was completely and totally undefended. A lot of people, a lot of experts, say that this thing can't be used as a pipe, i.e. you can't use it as a defensive weapon. I personally do not subscribe to that theory. If your legionary was in a defensive position where he needed to fend an enemy off, this is perfect, because what I did is, you prodded with it. It's very difficult to cut the head off because it's iron. You just get out of it. And they tended to stay at arm's length. If on the other hand it was so bent that you couldn't use it, or the head is snapped off, there is nothing to stop using the spike on the other end. I would suggest, and it's my particular feeling on it, that that's a good way of keeping your enemy at bay. If you've got a sharp bit of steel between you and him, you're all right.
Can you say something about the distance to where the Roman function?
Oh, go on then. I'll let you do it.
The distance you throw these is about 30 yards. You don't want to hit them further away because they'll have recovered. You can imagine a whole load, several thousand warriors